Well, of course, we're sitting here talking with Hallmark Channel's The Nutcracker Christmas's actress, Amy Acker.
To the music.
Dun, da, da, da. I mean, come on.
That gets you in the mood, doesn't it?
It does. It does. Your character that you play in this is kind of it's gone away from the stage, gone away from performance. And what's pulling her back?
Well, in the story, my character has always dreamed of being the Sugar Plum Fairy. And the night she's finally going to go on, there's a family tragedy, and she leaves ballet and leaves everyone involved in her life up until then, including her boyfriend at the time, and goes home and raises her sister's daughter, who becomes an amazing ballet prodigy and gets cast as Clara in the Nutcracker. And so I have to take her to this performance very reluctantly.
So it's very bittersweet for you.
Yes, not only my past, but my ex-boyfriend.
Well, it is a Hallmark movie, so something tells me he won't be your ex for too long. That's how it works in these movies.
We were watching it the other night, and my daughter was sitting next to me, and every time there was a kiss with the guy, she was covering her eyes like,
Yuck.
Well, I'm definitely not covering my eyes watching this movie. It is one of the most beautifully shot movies I have seen on our channel.
Really?
It's so beautiful. The set design and the costumes when you guys are on stage. Tell me about some of these.
Look at that.
Yeah, they had, I mean, we were surrounded by these great dancers who were we were in Toronto, so from the Toronto National Ballet, and we had costumes from, I think it was Utah Ballet. They rented the full production with the sets and everything, and so it just, you really felt like you were doing the Nutcracker.
So those are the real sets.
These are the real sets. Yeah, we had to finish because they had to get them back so that the people could actually wear them in the Nutcracker that was starting like the next day.
That's a huge honor.
Yeah, it was very nice of them to let us borrow them.
Well, we have a clip from this. This is, so Sadie's your daughter.
Yeah, well, niece,
sorry, your niece that you essentially helped raise. So, but this is a conversation between the two of you where you're telling her you really have to believe in yourself, and it's so important. Let's take a look.
They're saying I only got the part of Clara because you and Mr. Anders used to date.
You heard that?
I just want them to know that I'm a good dancer.
Oh, Sadie, sweetie, I'm so sorry. No, this is a professional dance company. You only dance if you deserve to be there, like you. You just do your best, and they'll know you belong.
I guess.
You know what your mom used to say to me?
What?
One plie at a time. Can you do that?
I can try.
Good.
Do you ever wish you hadn't given up dance?
Wow.
Oh, do you see the look back after that question?
Did your mom ever used to tell you that as a little girl, one plie at a
oh,
time?
I wish she did. Right? I'm going to start using that.
That's one. Yeah, that's one to live by right there.
Yeah.
Did you
One
see the
plie at a time.
Nutcracker as a little girl?
I did. I grew up doing ballet until I was about 13. So we went to the Nutcracker almost every year, and that's a tradition I've continued with my
There you are. Look at
daughter.
that.
Yes.
Oh my God. Was it your dream to dance in the Nutcracker? I imagine as a ballerina,
I
it's
mean,
everybody's
I
dream.
wanted to be a ballerina desperately. I did not have the talent that these people I was surrounded by did, so it was really a dream, but it was.
But still,
was
it was a dream, I understand, until along came a spider and sat down beside her.
Yes.
I heard this story.
Isn't
Can
that
you
a
fill in
crazy
the
story?
audience?
Well, when I was in first grade, our neighborhood used to do this Christmas pageant, and I was the angel of the Lord this year.
That's adorable.
That's beautiful.
And we did it in the floodplain down in our neighborhood, and I got bit by a brown recluse spider and was paralyzed from the neck down for 2 weeks over Christmas break. My dad had to like carry me down and open Christmas presents for me.
Gosh, that's
And
scary.
it was terrible. I mean, I don't remember much of it. And every time I ask my parents, they're like, we don't talk about it.
We don't want to discuss that.
Well, what were the repercussions from that
Well,
after, obviously, the paralyzation for 2 weeks?
I was fine, and then when I was about 13, I had this just weird lump on my knee, and it was clicking, and I went and I had surgery, and it was all this weird messed up from the spider bite, scar
Was it
tissue.
like spider eggs in
yeah,
there and
kind
it's all
of.
growing?
The guy like took it out and put it in a jar for me.
Oh, really?
The good news is she's like Spider-Man now. She could just climb a building very easily.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
What's going on?
The webs come out of your hands. Well, that is all water under the bridge now.
It is.
Yes, now I'm fine.
And now you're fine. And you also, you said that your mother is somewhat of a Christmas explosion. As you can see, we are a bit of a Christmas
We are
explosion.
a bit.
In the
Well,
best
a bit.
possible
We are.
way.
Right. What do you mean by that?
Yeah, what is it?
I, in a good way. We just have everything that is possible to collect for Christmas in our house. There's the Nutcracker section and the Christmas Village section, and she has her own tree. The kids had their tree that we could decorate, and then she got her own pretty tree that we weren't allowed to touch.
Nice.
She had to have her
Good idea.
pristine one,
Yeah.
put all the other stuff over there, and that one with the
Exactly.
popcorn and the candy cane.
You can have the colored lights.
Right, exactly.
I understand, though. This is your sort of. I don't even think it's a tradition. I think it's a mandate. You do not celebrate Christmas until you're done blowing out candles.
Well, that's
On your birthday
what my birthday's December 5th. So growing up, my parents always
Happy
Yes.
birthday.
Thank you.
There you go.
Oh, yes. My husband threw me a surprise party, so it was very
He had a
exciting.
surprise party?
He
What-
threw
with
a
what?
surprise party for me. I was I had come to terms with that I had the worst husband ever, and he was doing nothing for my birthday.
It was a big one.
It was a big
Way to
one.
set it up. Way to set it. He's a terrible husband.
Well, but I mean, if he's doing a surprise and it's a big deal,
I
and
know,
it's a
but then
big
did you
year.
apologize? Did you
I
having all of
did.
those horrible
I walked
thoughts
in,
about
and
him?
my parents had flown his parents, my college roommate, our three friends from New York and Connecticut and New Orleans. It was like 50 of. It was better than like a wedding. I didn't have to do any of the work, and I had all these people I loved. It was so amazing. He did a wonderful job.
Wow.
And now you can
What a
celebrate
good-
Christmas.
What a
Yes,
good
and now
job.
it's Christmas.
Will it ever live up to your birthday?
I don't know. That was good.
I know. What are your plans, by the way, for the holidays?
We
that
we have
birthday's over.
Yes, now that my husband's whole family and my whole family, we usually kind of combine. So there's 19 of us, and we've rented a big kind of farm up in California, and we're gonna. One of my sisters is planning. We're having a field day, so she's doing games and relays. It's going to be a very all-American family Christmas.
Can we come visit?
Yeah, come on
I
out.
want to come spend time. We have I think we had a prize. I think it was a brown spider we were going to give you.
Oh,
but
thank
You know, I mean-
Nutcracker Christmas premiere Saturday, December 10th at 8, 7 Central on the Hallmark Channel. Part of our countdown to Christmas. You get more information on our website, or you can follow Amy if you can catch her. She's got a Twitter page waiting for you.
Up next is Chef Jamie Geller.